Well, hello. This is going to be another update to the optical system. I originally had a video planned when the optical system wasn't completed because the camera that it uses these really thin ribbons, so they're kind of hard to work with. So I had to I used one of these converters that converts these ribbons to a HDMI cable, but unfortunately, these things are kind of fragile, and I broke my original ones, and I had to order some new ones. But since I'm so far ahead in recording these, the new ones actually came before the video was scheduled to come out. So now the optical system is just about completely working. I'm figuring on not doing a VR system sort of setup, because you still gotta look around inside the cockpit for stuff. You know, pulling the levers to put on the brakes and the transmission and the pedals. So, it's all plugged into the power cord in this power core with this little weeby top battery thingy. So let's turn it on and see it go. Now this is just going to be mounted like to the top of the cockpit. I've got this just a bit of PVC with a couple machine screws in it. So I can just drag it up into the cockpit with me and plop it in. Since it's going to be a lot easier to install stuff, now that I have the two-part door system. And I still haven't figured out how I'm going to mount this in, probably just a similar method, you know, just PVC pipe and a couple machine screws. So you might have noticed I had a bit of a loading screen. I figured out how to run a movie when it starts up, but not the actual script itself. So I still got to manually open up Python and find the script, which is fairly easy to find, usually quite a bit. So, and now run. Come on, run the module. Here we go. It's a little dark because, well, I'm in my garage and the lighting isn't all that great, especially for this sort of thing, but, you know, you can see me moving around a bit there. And that's the camera. That's actually all the way inside the head. You can see the little light glowing around the eye, which is connected with, as I mentioned before, an HDMI cable. So this should be long enough to go from the head down into the neck. The downside is I probably have to scale down this resolution, because since I changed over from the original large monitor, this resolution is slightly smaller. So things are getting stretched out, and you can see I've got this sort of letterbox sort of thing going on alongside. So I have to figure out a new resolution for the this fancy GUI, and maybe figure out a faster way to do it, because you can kind of tell that it's a bit slow. But if you open up just the Raspberry Pi cam by itself, with just a bit of a terminal command, you can see that's a lot quicker. So that's probably because for each individual one of those GUI elements, it's drawing it every single frame and every line every single frame, so it gives it a little bit of lag. So I'm going to need to figure out how to maybe do a picture instead of a bunch of you know, math equations, and just do a single picture would be a lot faster. So when I'm ready to run this, I'll be mounting it in. It's just I'm not going to be having it in there all the time because I'm worried about it getting exposed to the weather. And also I probably should get the cables back for lighting up these eye LEDs. These lights here are independently wired with a... the big light's actually independently wired to a small battery that came with it, the demo battery. It's just one of the wires came loose. I did a bad soldering job, so one sec. Let's see about and there we go. and those are powered by this little demo battery that they came with them. It's like 12 volts, 24 amps. I'm not sure how they get it that small, but whatever. And the lower LEDs are probably powered by, one sec, these fat batteries right here. But I'm not going to show you them because I showed you them in an earlier video, so. Well, that's all for today. Just me rambling about the optical system. Hopefully the mech will be ready in a few videos or something for me to do a test drive. So, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.